This is how we took over 100,000 people from $100 in their sports betting bankroll to over $100,000 using the PlayerProps.ai app and strict bankroll management. Now, if you don't believe me, let's just take a look back to one of the many steps along the way to this great financial success story. Check it out. Hey guys, it's me, Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is what we're locking in today as part of the $100 to $100,000 challenge. If you want more details about how that challenge works and how everybody's doing it and tracking it and all the intricacies of this challenge, there's actually a separate video on this YouTube channel that's simply $100,000 challenge. It goes through all that stuff. Just reviewing yesterday, we had another wash, a 1-to-1 day. The cover athlete failed us for the first time in a handful of days, but our secondary play, which was our third, I believe, hit run RBI play, hit again, with Max Schumann of the Oakland Athletics getting at least 0.5. I didn't advise people once the line moved to 1.5 to play that, but if you did, that also hit as well because he had a 2-run single, I believe. So I don't know if he did more than that by the end of the game, but he had at least 3. So pretty much no matter what line you play for Max Schumann, you hit on the hit run RBI. Because we are now 3-0 on that particular type of prop, I think I'm going to infuse that because the strikeouts have been, I mean, we've hit strikeouts, but haven't hit enough of them where I think I'm going to try to focus solely on one of my favorite strikeout plays and then one of my favorite hits, runs, RBIs. If you're new here, welcome. Do the bare minimum, which is the free stuff. Download the free PlayerProps.ai app. Create a free PlayerProps.ai account. Subscribe to this free PlayerProps.ai YouTube channel. And then join the free PlayerProps.ai Discord. If you can't do all 4 of those, then you're not someone who takes betting seriously. It's free. Do it. All right. So as I mentioned in the previous episodes, this is going to be the last one for the week. So in a few hours, I'm going to head to the airport. I'm going to Bet Bash in Vegas. If you're going to that, let me know in the comments. And then going from Bet Bash in Vegas to the Fantasy Football Expo in Canton, Ohio. If you're going to that, let me know in the comments. We can link up. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right to it. See what we see today for MLB. I cannot wait for college football. We're so close. We're so close. College football, college football NFL is the best. In my opinion, anyway. I noticed immediately this first guy here is a trifecta play, but because we see that he's got Kansas City as his opponent, we are not going to play him because that's on the ban list. Check the ban list in the Discord. The channel's called MLB ban list. It says do not go over strikeouts on pitchers versus Kansas City. We go one more down, and we see, I don't know if this is technically on the ban list, but it's not a true trifecta play because there's not a 1.0 difference between the line here and here, or the line in the AI projection. Also, he's versus San Diego, which I think is the second fewest strikeouts on the course of the season. We hop one more down. We almost have another trifecta play, but the over is not favored by the books. It only has a 45% implied chance. We go another one down. We have a true trifecta play here. But again, he's versing Toronto. Toronto is an extremely low strikeout team. Grayson Rodriguez is also very inconsistent at, I guess, typically at a 6.5 line, but I thought he was inconsistent, but these numbers actually look pretty good. Let me pull up Toronto's strikeouts, recent strikeouts. Let's see if they've been worse than average. Yes, they have. Toronto is the 6th worst. So over the course of the entire season, Toronto is the 5th least strikeouts over the season. If you take the sample from their last 3 games, they are the 5th worst team when it comes to strikeouts. They're striking out a ton more. They're actually averaging 11 strikeouts over the last 3. Kind of like that. And the fact that he's a trifecta play here as well, and then he's hit this in 80% of his last 5 and 80% of his last 10 and 71% over the course of the season. He versed Toronto in early June and only got 4. But his last start against Toronto, or his last start period, was against Toronto, and he got 8. So yeah, they're striking out more. So we don't need to get 8. We just need to get 6. So I believe I like Grayson. Is there anybody else? I mean, Sonny Gray's been money for us, but the projection is at 1.0 difference. And 6.5, man, I really hope, 6.5 is a tough line. So we're going to go Grayson Rodriguez for a strikeout play. And if I can't find anything sexy on the hits, runs, RBI, we may consider Sonny Gray. But so to find hits, runs, RBI, you got to go to DraftKings here because I don't think FanDuel has that prop. Only DraftKings does. Is there anybody here popping up top? No, Grayson Rodriguez is still the best play on DraftKings too. So we're going to change this here to hits, runs, RBIs. And you have to make sure that you have the notification icon turned on for once you're in the Discord, and then also for the YouTube channel, because there's a lot of people that watched it like 3 hours after it uploaded, and they're like, "Oh man, Max Schumann's line's at 1.5 now. What do? I go, well, you don't play it because you missed the line. So if we target Isaiah Kiner Falefa, IKF, this guy, and it's at 0.5, and then everybody that has notifications on pounds it on the sports books, and the sports book move it at 1.5, you have to be one of the people that get the notification before everyone else, so you can lock it in as soon as possible. We're growing at an exponential rate, the community, the brand, the app, everything, to where when we drop something like a YouTube video, everybody jumps on it and it moves the lines for the sports books. So the top two plays are both against San Diego, which is interesting. Now I need to see. I could pull it up on the screen, but it's quicker for me to just pull up my phone of seeing who San Diego is versing. It's Dylan Cease, who's not a bad pitcher. So he had let's go back to here. This man had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hit streak, or just the 13 consecutive games he hit at least one or higher of hits, runs, or RBIs. And then he failed for the first time against New York, and he didn't play for the entirety of, I don't know if he got hurt in this 6:30 game, but he didn't play for the entirety of July. Then he just came back, and his second game back, he got 5 of these. Versing Dylan Cease. But 13, man, that's the consistency we like to see. And if you look over here, so for this particular stat, something I really like looking at is the season, which is SZN, because if you sound that out, it's season. I like seeing this as well. So he's covered this in 68% of the games he's played. So we can actually sort by that as well. So 2024 here is the season. So if we sort by that, these guys have 1.5 lines. I don't really like 1.5 lines too much. So if we focus on the 0.5, Isaiah is the best, the most consistent over the course of the season for people that have 0.5 lines. And even though these guys have a 1.5 line, Isaiah still has a higher projection than the guys that already have a 1.5 line. He's covered this line in 50% of the games that he's versed against Dylan Cease. So maybe maybe he has his number, maybe he doesn't. But I think that's what we're going to go with here. Yeah. Okay, Isaiah over 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and then the pitcher was Grayson Rodriguez over... What do we say? 5.5? Yeah. 5.5 Grayson Rodriguez. Lock that in. I'm going to try to do the short stuff, like the YouTube shorts, the TikToks, the Instagram Reels, the Facebook Reels, during my time in Vegas for Bet Bash, and then during the days I'm in Canton for the Fantasy Football Expo. But the easiest thing for you to do is to get inside the Discord where we're talking 24/7, 365 to find the best plays using PlayerProps.ai with each other. So, good luck. Lock it in. And the next type of these long-form videos probably won't be till Monday of next week. But we'll see you when you see ya. Good luck, guys. And hashtag apply yourself. That's all I got to say about that. Make sure you apply yourself.